I'm Abby. I'm a physical therapist at Norton Specialty Rehab at Women and Children's Hospital. In this video, I'm going to be discussing some extrinsic factors that affect balance, go through a checklist that might help improve the safety of your home in order to prevent falls. First, let's talk about the doorways. Like to think about the entrance of each doorway, especially into your home. We want to make sure you have railings to hold on to. Next, I want to think about the threshold. Is it a big threshold you have to step over? Sometimes you could put something over it to make that safer. Is the doorway clear and wide enough to fit through? And then lastly, something like your doorknob, lever door handles that you can push down can sometimes be a little easier to get in and out, especially if you're carrying something. Next, let's talk about the bathroom. One of the first things I always recommend or ask if people have are grab bars. They're going to be helpful for places you can easily reach that you might need to get up from the toilet or get in and out of the bath. Next thing to consider is even a raised toilet seat to make it a little easier to get up from. In the shower, a non-skid pad is a great choice, especially when it's wet, to be able to get in and out easier. And then considering a shower chair if fatigue is an issue, that way you can have the option to sit. And lastly, keeping the bathroom well lit. So consider a nightlight at night so you can see where you're going. For safety in the bedroom, here are some tips. We first definitely want to keep the path around your bed clear. In case you need to get up in the middle of the night, you know you can safely get there without tripping on anything. And if you must get up at night, sometimes it's a good idea to sit on the side of your bed for a minute to avoid any lightheaded or dizziness you might get with standing up. And lastly, definitely want to keep your phone close. If something were to happen and you need to make a quick phone call, you know you could reach it. Moving on into the kitchen, definitely want to store frequently used items in easy to reach places. If you must use a step stool for something higher up, we want to use one with a non-skid step and a bar to hold on to versus using a chair. And lastly, definitely want to clean up any spills immediately to avoid slipping on something on the floor. Next, for some safety on the stairs. First and foremost, the most important part of safety here is going to be having a handrail. Best case scenario would be one on each side, but you at least want one sturdy handrail on one side to make sure if you were to lose your balance, you could use that to catch yourself. Next would be just adequate lighting. You want to make sure you can see the steps and be able to detect the edge of each step so you know where your foot is going. Lastly, avoiding carrying objects up the stairs if you can. Sometimes if you must carry something up, a good strategy would be putting the object up on the step and then taking a step up, going one at a time. Next, we'll get to the living areas, probably an area we spend most of our time. You want to arrange your furniture in living rooms with clear paths. You also want to clear clutter, throw rugs, wires or cords, anything that could catch your foot. You want to make sure those are out of the way. Avoiding any type of furniture with wheels or swivels. That way, when you go to stand up, it doesn't roll away from you. Same with sitting down, just better safety. And lastly, if you have any uneven surfaces in that living area, placing a reflective strip on that might help identify those. Next, let's talk about going out and about. So those occasions that you leave home. These are some tips that might make it a little safer for you. Definitely want to think about footwear. So wearing flat or low-heeled shoes with rubber soles can help have a more solid footing. Being especially careful during and after stormy weather, those surfaces can become slippery and you might need to take slower or smaller steps. Avoiding bags or purses that are too heavy can throw off your center of gravity and can kind of throw you off balance. Using caution when moving from a bright area to a dim area. That can play into our vision and also affect how we take our steps and our balance. Being aware of just surfaces we don't normally encounter at home, like curbs, cracks in the sidewalk, ramps. And using caution in crowds. You don't know who will be around you and who might bump into you. If you fatigue easily, it might be a good idea to have someone with you for longer outings. Lastly, you might have to consider taking an assistive device, like a cane, when leaving home. Even if you don't normally use one, this can help you be safer when you leave the home. We hope these tips can help keep you safe, both in and out of the home. Thanks for watching.